Good evening, good evening, good evening. I got a story. Want to hear it? Here it goes. So, this is a bariatric check in. I have been under bariatric surgery, or I had it about 1 year ago. I am 1 year post op since September the 16th. And so, I want to just go like a recap of some things that I've used or have been using to get me to the point that I am at now. I am able to sustain regular foods, but I am still cautious about what I eat just because even being 1 year post op, some things still do not agree with my stomach. So I am very cautious about what I've been eating. I will say that I have relied on different cookbooks and things of that nature currently because my palate is changing and I'm getting tired of eating pretty much the same things over and over and over. So with the surgery, you learn what you can and what you can't do. I have been talking about this bariatric cookbook. It has been all over TikTok, which is the Bite Size Cookbook. I recommend anyone that is going to have any type of surgery, whether it's the sleeve, the switch, the bypass, whatever, that this is a good cookbook to include in your dietary needs or just watching what you eat in general. That is a high protein, low calorie diet. Check this out. Vitamins. Make sure that you're taking your supplements daily. You knew when you signed on for the commitment of having this type of surgery. Have to be careful with wording. This type of surgery that your stomach is not going to be the same. So we have to include calcium citrate. Make sure you're taking your calcium citrate pills daily to make sure that your gums are staying strong to hold your teeth in. Make sure that you are also taking your bariatric multivitamin because you want to make sure that you're getting all of the nutrients that your stomach once naturally was able to produce and break down, which now you're not able to do as well. So make sure that you are including a multivitamin and that the multivitamin is has a high iron count because it is going to strip you, and a lot of people become anemic after having the surgery even if they did not suffer from it beforehand. So your blood levels will have to be checked at least every 6 months or going out to a year once you become further along in your process. Uh, the reality of body dysmorphism, it's a real thing. I suffer with it. I literally just bought these pair of pants that I have on, I would say not even 2 months ago. And if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if they're large or extra large, but whatever they were, technically I should have bought a medium because I'm sitting up here all day long pulling them up, pulling them up, pulling them up. It is annoying because guess what? Before I lost weight, I used to pull them up, but it's a different reason. I was pulling them up before because I was too big to be on to start off with and they was rolling down. Now I'm pulling them up because they're too big and they falling off. Or they were too tight and they were rolling the first go round. Y'all knew what I meant. So those are things that you um, have to take in consideration. One thing I can say also is portion control. Portion control is going to be your best friend here. I also recommend to get you a food scale. A food scale will help you proportion and weigh out your food so that you know you're getting exactly what you need in that setting without messing yourself up. I would say that the Bite Size Cookbook also has containers that you can purchase that will help you proportion your food so that you're not overeating or overthinking it. Eating out, I do eat out. It was very intimidating and challenging for me in the beginning, but I've gotten over it. My nurse practitioner told me a trick to do. She also had gastric bypass surgery, and her suggestion was is when you get your food, go ahead and ask for a to-go box so that you can go ahead and portion it out. I stopped ordering off of the kids menu, especially when I'm going to a sit down restaurant, because I got frowned upon a lot, and I don't feel like every time I go somewhere explaining to someone that I had weight loss surgery. And I've had enough of that part. So I'll just order a regular entree and I will eat off of it until I just don't want it anymore. And I normally will finish it. So it might take me a day and a half or a little over a day to eat it, but I'm okay with that. Learn that your palate will change. Your palate will change. What you once liked or could tolerate beforehand, you may not like it anymore. And that's pre surgery and after surgery. Your taste buds do change. For instance, I cannot stand to drink water regular anymore. Cannot stand it. I've tried so many different brands of water and they all taste like the elements in it. I just do not like it. So now I am adding some type of water or additive to my water to be able to drink it. I got approval from my doctor that Crystal Light is okay, or anything along the borders of Crystal Light that I can use that is sugar free to put into my drinks. Be careful, guys. You can eat things with regular sugar in it. However, you are going to pay the consequences of it depending on how much your body can tolerate sugar. So, dumping syndrome is a real thing. And when you have it and it happens to you, it is not pretty. And it can hit in so many different ways. I'm going to name some of the symptoms of dumping syndrome. One, you'll get extremely bad headache, makes you feel like you're sleepy and that you're going to crash. And you know exactly what that feels like, especially if you had too much caffeine and you feeling like you're about to crash. It can feel like that. Or you can have an upset stomach to the point where it's making you go to the bathroom. You can vomit, yes. Or excuse me, it just will make you feel uneasy and uncomfortable for a very long period of time. Dumping syndrome can happen immediately or it can happen several hours after congesting something that was in a high moderations of sugar. So pace yourself. Pace yourself. Thanksgiving is coming up. Those that have had surgery, it's okay. It's one day out of the year. Do not lose control, but you can indulge in things that you once loved again if you're in the stage of eating semi solid foods. It's okay. Because I know I'm going to eat. I'm not going to hurt myself eating, but I am going to eat. I hope these tips were wonderful for you and that they helped you out. If you would like to see some of the things that I have been using besides the cookbook, or what I'm using as far as a multivitamin, just let me know. Hit me up in the comments below. And until next time, I will see you all soon. It was nice talking to y'all.